I'm going to introduce to you Bayezid Baten. Bayezid is a PhD student in civil engineering. His research focuses on developing sustainable, ultra-high-performance concrete, including introducing the concept of the particle packing factor as a quantitative parameter for mixed design. In his free time, Bayezid enjoys playing the guitar and piano, traveling to explore unique landscapes, and playing tennis and table tennis. His presentation is titled, "The Secret Behind Ultra-Strong Concrete."
All right. Hi, everyone. So look around you. Every road you drive on, every bridge you cross, every building you walk into, they all depend on one single material, concrete. Concrete built the modern world. But here's something that most of us don't realize. Normal concrete has its strength limits. That's why bridges need thick supports. That's why columns get bulky. That's why infrastructure cracks, deteriorates, and needs repair. Now, imagine this. What if that normal concrete could be 6 to 8 times stronger? There actually exists a special material called the ultra-high performance concrete, or UHPC, that can reach strength 6 to 8 times higher than what we normally use. Now, with that kind of strength, columns could be half as thick. Bridges could span longer without needing extra supports, and structures that can live more than 100 years. So why aren't we using it everywhere? For decades, designing ultra-strong concrete has been like cooking without a recipe. It has mostly been like a trial and error process, and that's exactly where my research comes in. I asked one simple question. What if the secret isn't magic? What if it's just plain geometry? At its core, concrete is made of tiny particles, powders of different sizes and shapes. Now imagine filling a jar with stones. If they are all of the same size, there will be gaps, just like the circle on the left. Now, if you fill that up with small rocks, then by sand, then everything fits tighter and tighter. So I realized designing ultra-strong concrete is not just about adding more and more materials. It's about packing particles together in the smartest possible way. So I defined something called the particle packing factor. It's a way to mathematically measure how efficiently those particles can fit together just by knowing their sizes and shapes. Now, for the first time, we can systematically design ultra-high performance concrete right from the ground up. And why that's important? Because stronger concrete does not only mean stronger buildings. It means using less material to do the same job. It means slimmer and more elegant structures. It means bridges that last longer and needs fewer repairs. It means safer infrastructures. Now, concrete has built the last century, but by fully understanding how its finest particles fit together, we can build the next one. Stronger, longer lasting, and more efficient than ever before. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I have a question. You have me convinced that this seems like a really great idea. What are the next steps before we can start using this, and how long do you think it's going to take?
I'm glad Emily asked that question. So, to me, right now, the biggest challenge is no longer proving that UHPC works, because we already know it does. The biggest challenge is something much bigger than this. So how do we move it from this specialist material to buildings, bridges, and repairs that people rely on everyday life? Now, to get there, we need 3 things. First, we need to make it easier to design. So for long, UHPC has been considered something more of a mystery. But my research solves that by changing UHPC from mystery to more like a recipe. Second, we need to make it more affordable so that it's not reserved for just landmark projects, but more on where it's mostly needed. And third, we need to make it practical at scale with local materials, with real construction conditions, and also strategies that everyone can adopt. And now if we can do that, UHPC stop from being something mysterious that everyone admire, but to something that the society can depend on. And to me, that is the most exciting next step, because it's not about just building stronger concrete, it's more to like making that strength available and to everyone and in the real world. So that's what I would say, like that's the goal of UHPC.
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you.
Thanks so much.